Hello, it is March 2023. We've been here for 2 years. This is my first gardening update of the spring, winter, whatever you want to call it. I've been doing a lot of collecting. It's ironic because I've just been doing everything I can to get rid of all the rocks, but then I go ahead and buy a whole bunch of new rocks. Some person in town was getting rid of a rock wall, and she sold me all of these and then all of these for 100 pounds. So we're gonna make some kind of just raised beds out of them and make it look a little prettier than kind of the timber raised beds. I also bought a half whiskey barrel. Don't know what I'm going to do with that quite yet. And then this oaken whiskey barrel. I think this is going to be a water catch for the house. Maybe some water that comes off the conservatory or the house, it can go straight into there. That way we can kind of use water. I also bought a bunch of slate tiles for an old roof. Actually, these were for free. I found them on Facebook Marketplace. I have fantasies of doing a chicken coop roof with these, or I might experiment with making a garden path. The one winter task that we did was to erect this big, what do you call it? A parabola, a pergola, a pergola. So we have some kiwi plants, and we're gonna see if we can grow kiwis in Scotland. We'll area over here, this needs to look prettier. So one thing I've been doing is putting some paving stones into the ground. I ran out, as you can see, but I got off to a decent start. And then the borders of these beds that used to be timber planters, but I've removed those, and now I'm going to start to put these natural walks. I've never built a rock wall like this, but I can't imagine it'll be that hard. It's March. It's still really cold every day. It's going below freezing, but I still have spring fever. So I've been doing lots of garden stuff. So one thing I did was I removed kind of an ugly stump, and I put in this bed. This is behind the fence, adding to our vegetable planters here. The amount of vegetables I want to grow, we just don't have enough space for it. So I'm doing whatever I can to create more space. I built a couple raised rock beds. Used to be timber planters over here, so I don't know, I'd say this is an upgrade. It looks prettier. Still got some excess rocks I need to take back. And I have the vegetable garden planted here. All the seedlings, they just got a watering. This greenhouse needs a good cleaning, but they'll be somewhat content in here for the time being. And I'm planning on rewilding, or just aggressively gardening, whatever you want to call it, the front garden or the front lawn. So I bought a bunch of stuff, half of which is pretty shade loving. So that'll get planted out in front the next couple weeks, and I can commence my grand front lawn rewilding project.